Hello governors, ladies and gents, this is Jarek Defiler, and we are on the next video of Patient Gamer Plays Divinity Original Sin 2. Just clearing up the Driftwood actual town area quests and whatnot. Still need to go into the tavern, do the stuff under there, talk to Lohar and all that. I need to do the fishing area and then kind of make my way over here. But I think we'll talk to Lohar first and then clear up like the fishing spot. Also need to talk to Sir Laura. Hey Laura.
My, the giant takes notice of its charges.
Explain that you have some questions.
Ask away, she.
Explain what you're still a little confused. Where did this acorn come from? He mentioned the Knights of Dre. Ask exactly who they are. I don't know if I've read this already.
How to explain it, Quercus? Do you think giants understand chivalric orders? Can they conceive of honor, of faith?
Yes.
Oh, Quercus, I am not talking down to it. Quite literally the opposite, in fact.
Yeah.
I just worry it won't treat a group of mystic squirrel knights forming a doomsday cult dedicated to ending the world with a giant acorn with the seriousness it deserves.
Yeah. So you're perfectly capable of understanding that. Admit that it does sound a little nutty. Quietly wait as the squirrel muses on. Let's do number 2.
The squirrel and the cat both look at you. Their stares unforgiving.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Couldn't help myself.
You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, Quercus. Yes, it has shown it can adapt to unexpected circumstances. I suppose we can give it this chance, at least. The thing that you must understand about the Knights of Dre is that they are utter fanatics. Nothing matters to them but the return of the great acorn and the destruction of the giant races.
Not along, but why do they hate giant races so much? Say that you're grateful he's standing up against them, but you have to ask why him. Ask if they really believe that. Go number 1.
Other than the destruction of their homes, the deaths of their friends, and watching ancestral forest being turned into farmland, I am perfectly in control, Quercus. Those claw marks were probably on your spine already. Regardless, we must stand against them. I alone have the magical expertise to stop them. Not that it matters. No one else will even listen. For that, if nothing else, you have my thanks. Now, was there anything else? Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter?
Yeah, I wonder where this is coming from.
Some questions have no answers. Quercus, why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
Squirrels. I like how he says squirrels.
My, ask away.
Alright, okay, let's, guess we can go ahead and head on down to Lohar. I know that all these, like, void fish give you basically the story of the Void Woken and some hints and stuff to what they are.
A vision of a bleak past, deafening silence.
Yeah, I think I exhausted all of those, but now I need it to make that stew, though. I don't have the recipe yet. That'll come later. Doggy? Just the guy I freed? Molly the dog?
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
Tell it it's a good dog. And what it's barking, ask what it's barking at. Tell it to shut up or you'll give it a kicking. Turn away. It's a good dog.
You're nice, and I'm a good dog. Yes, I am.
Okay. Ask what it's barking at.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
Remark that everything smells bad around here. Tell it you trust its instincts. You look into it. Yes, trust it.
You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
Oh, boy.
The dog stares at a spot beneath the building, a low growl in its throat.
One thing I do know is to trust the animals, most of them anyways, in this game. Especially the dogs, because the dogs generally, even the like ones that are Magister dogs, are not really like liars or trying to do it for themselves because they're dogs. Now that crab on the beach, on the other hand, yeah, I don't know about her, but I don't think she was an actual animal. She was the person that was turned into an animal, whereas the dogs were actually animals. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. All right, let's go ahead and hit up Lohar. Might as well give it a quick save here. Talk to this guy.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
Ooh. This is another really good piece of armor. I had this on my last playthrough on my scoundrel, who was the beast. I had a beast scoundrel slash necromancer. No, he was scoundrel slash polymorph, which I never actually did polymorph before. It was alright. I think polymorph is better with a strength build, now that I discovered it, because that was the first time I really did polymorph, but this is a really good piece of armor. I'm wondering if I should get it. Not really, because I lose summoning, and that's the theme, sticking with summoning. What about these? These are worth getting. Yeah, guess I'll buy those. Anything else? What about a helmet? No. Yeah, let's buy this. Gives me some initiative. Trade you. I love this music so much. This is really good too, though. 3 to Constitution, but I don't want to lose that summoning, man. Sell you. Oh, got a ring that I can't identify at this moment. Puts me at 465. I don't think I'm gonna get his. I don't know what you call this. His attitude up, because that's not worth it. Because I'm probably not going to be using him that often. So we'll just stick with the one purchase. Back away for now. And I just forgot what I bought. It was gloves. Wow. Wake up, Jarek. All right. Now we got some more initiative, putting us at 28. That's good. That's good.
You again. I told you to scram once. Don't make me say it with my fist.
Tell him you seek wrongs to right in the darkest corners of Rivalon. Flutter your eyelashes and ask what time he gets off work later. I gotta do that one. Feign confusion and claim you were here last night. Doesn't he remember you? Rub your fingers together in the universal symbol of the bribery. Attack. A little battering should sweeten his attitude. Turn on your heel. You don't want to get go where you're not wanted. Let's flutter our eyelashes.
Nice try, Jimmy Suave, but you're really not my type.
Ah.
Hey, back away from the stairs or you'll find out exactly why they call me Papa Thrash.
Alright, well.
Have to keep pushing, do you?
Yeah. I don't want to kill him. Like, really? There's no other option? I don't want to kill him. Because he actually does have some good stuff every once in a while. I'm going to reload. Because, yeah, I'm kind of wanting to go the diplomatic route, so. That's unfortunate. There is a back way into here I could take, but I don't have lockpicking. I'm pretty sure you need lockpicking to get in. I think. It's back here somewhere, isn't it? Or is it like through this other house, which is Mortis's house? I think that might be the way. Maybe I can do that.
You again. I told you to scram once. Have to keep pushing, do you? Oh, I'm too old for this bullshit. Let's go.
So if I just talk to him, he gets violent. Run away! Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the back, see if I can get in through Mortis's house. Except I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure you need lockpicking, but I could be wrong. I might be able to just talk my way through to the dwarves in there. We'll see. It's all a learning experience. Alright, well now we know that. I never actually done that before, where I didn't know he would just go hostile if you keep trying to talk to him. Or try to get through I mean, I know if you try to get through, he'll go hostile, but not if you just try talking to him. Okay. Let's see if we can get in the back without lockpicking. Yes. What's in here? Savants of the Stone Garden. I love Stone Garden. That's such a fun area. Savants of the Stone Garden by Merlin Voss. Few may hear the calls of the long dead, but for those of a particular nature, the dead are as loquacious as the living. Those so blessed and cursed are drawn to the Stone Garden graveyard, where they might learn the ways of the ancients and beyond. One such mystic was Mangon Ox, who gained expertise in both traps and petrification, and, it is said, rigged his own Stone Garden sepulchre with the fossiling mist to petrify meddlesome invaders. Really? I don't remember that being over there. Excavation log. Let's check this out. Day 29. The boys are starting to question my wits. I know the vulture's altar is real. I've sunk too much money in the dig for it not to be. That's what he sounds like once you'll see. You'll see once you get there. Day 39. It has to be on the southeastern shore. Nowhere else to look. Nowhere else left to look. Vulture's altar is awesome. It was right where I said, only a few feet down. And where did I leave the rest of that cursed book? I've forgotten the second half of the ritual. Keep calm and carry on. Do I... does it tell me an altar? Its feathers are used to make... Okay, it doesn't actually say how. My favorite armor in the game. By the way, I'm not going to use it on this character because it's not really... It's a finesse armor, good for like rangers or scoundrels. Not too great for summoning. Okay, let's talk to her.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
Poker, call out to her. Mystic, look closer. Her stillness is not a calm one. She waits for someone, something, yeah.
She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
Tell her this is an unusual spot to be napping. Point to the hatch beneath her. What's down there? Tell her you thought she was someone else and step away. Number 1.
Nah, nice quiet spot for a dwarf to get some shut-eye.
Yeah, number 1 again.
Cobwebs, I reckon. Maybe some spiders and silverfish, rats. Nothing you want. Unless you collect cobwebs, I guess.
Note that she's terribly stubborn. What's she hiding? Wits, persuasion. Tell her you'll split whatever treasure you find down there 50-50. Or inform her she's a squatter and she needs to find a new home. This one's yours. This was a waste of time. Raise your weapon. Let's go number 2. Oh.
Wine all you want. I'm staying and you're leaving. And that's that.
Before you can ask more, the dwarf holds up her hands and closes her eyes. She's done talking.
Lame. Well, I guess the only way is we have to go and talk to the other guy and kill him. First, I want to go back here. Pox. Is he a diseased cat?
The cat stares up at you. Its midnight black pupils are too prominent for you to discern the colour of its glazed eyes.
It's a high cat.
8 lives already gone, but I'd gladly lose the last if you can throw me a fish. One of those smelly kind.
Tell him he doesn't look so well. Maybe he shouldn't be eating tainted fish. Ask if fresh fish won't do instead. Offer him a void tainted fish. Warn him away from eating the void woken fish. The void isn't as pleasant as he thinks. I kind of want to give him the fish. I'm going to save it here. I just want to see what happens. Let's do that dead one.
I've lived more lives than you've got toes. You've got 8 toes, right? So don't go lecturing me. Just give me the shadowfish. Come on, drop him.
He doesn't look so well.
But I need 'em. So yummy. They taste like shadows and spoiled cream and turn the air dark. Oh, it feels so beautiful against my fur. Like being caressed by black cotton.
There, I will give it to him.
The cat lifts his head and yowls, then focuses on his mutated meal. He opens his mouth as if to meow, but makes no sound.
Poor thing. Must be starved.
Yeah, okay.
I can still taste it. More?
I guess I could heal him. Well, oh yeah, decayed on him, huh?
The cat spirit looks at you. The further you gaze into its vacant eyes, the blacker your heart feels. With a jolt, you avert your glance and move away.
I didn't even get anything from it. Maybe I should have used... or wait for the decay to go off. Let's see what happens. Or just not give it to him. I guess I don't know if you get anything from that. I should look that up. If I'm not getting anything from it, then what's the point? It's just 125 XP. I think not really worth it.
Wouldn't say no. Fills the belly. Oh, but the other ones. So yeah, it turns dark when I eat them. It feels so beautiful against my fur. Like being caressed by
I only have
black
one.
cotton.
But there's plenty. Yeah, there's plenty I can get inside that fishery thing.
The cat lifts his head and yowl. He opens his...
Poor thing. Must be starved.
Alright. Well, enjoy, I guess. It's what he'd want. What's this? Hey, chickies. Cat skeleton. Okay. I think I already talked to these people.
Back again, honey. What are you after?
She fluffs them and coos.
You're so very, very sweet to notice, honey. Ain't easy keeping him so nice in a dusty town like this. But I do take pride in him. Go on and scoot then, honey.
Okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to kill the dwarf. Where's the cat? Is it dead? Nope, there he is. They're gonna be following me around now.
I can...
Alright, let me heal him. He's not following me anymore. Doesn't follow me up there either. Alright, well. Whatever. Alright, let's go see us a dwarf. Maybe I should close these doors just in case. I don't want to aggro the... damn it, Laura.
I told you to scram once.
Could bribe
Don't
him.
make me say it with my fists. You can't buy my friendship, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it.
Extortionate. You have no intention of paying that much to delve deeper into this flea-ridden flophouse. Hand over more than you think this is worth, shaking your head at the shakedown. Should I just kill him? See what happens if I just kill
No
him.
gold, out in the cold. Have to keep pushing, do you? Oh, I'm too old for this bullshit. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, erratic energy, of course. Damn it, Laura. Stupid freaking cat. Or squirrel, whatever he is. Alright. Hope he doesn't have blitz. What is he weak? Yeah, I can't see. I don't have any. He has a lot of armor. Like physical armor, so. Got fortified now, but I am going to put... get away from that thing. That might not be close enough. Incarnate. Oil incarnate, always fun. And let's buff this guy. Squish. Does he have blitz? Oh, really? That was just one turn, I thought. Oh well. Alright, well, let's get you fire infused then. Can I fire infuse the totem too? I don't think so. Sorry, buddy. Do 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 do. Catches tune on the planet. Alright, so Laura, you might want to just wait out there, buddy. Sorry, Papa Thrash. I did not want to do this. But alas, I had to. Now I feel like a jerk. And those leggings aren't even an upgrade. Which is surprising because, well, give more constitution. I don't really need wits, do I? I have to take the trap disarming kits. And I got the legendary or the unique armor. Let's see, constitution or wits. What does this put me at? 518. I will lose 1 initiative and 1 critical strike chance, but I will gain a decent amount of HP and some other resistances. I mean, both decent, and I'm not really using the, well, I'm kind of using the wands more. What's weird is this actually has more physical, oh, that's because that's finesse, that's why. Alright, I'll just keep that. Yeah, I don't mind losing a little bit of initiative and crit. Man, Papa Thrash, you just had to be a jerk, didn't you? Take that. Alright, hope nobody minds that I killed this guy. Yummy, yummy poison. What, where? Ooh, in the poison. I do love poison treasures. Gimme, gimme. That's nothing that great. Now, I don't want you there. I want you over here. Thank you. Alright. Hello.
Look at that. A fresh face. Lean and lovely. Like any true elf.
Constitution.
Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, then? A sip or a smoke?
Tell her you'd like to have a gander at what she has on offer. Wave your hand through the wafty smoke and ask if that's Drudenai you're smelling.
Oh,
yeah.
So it is. But not just any Drudenai. Oh, no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge.
Oh.
I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom?
You seek greater courage. I assume that might be constitution. You benefit from a bit more ferocity. Probably strength. Say that alertness is what you're after, so wits or finesse, maybe? Say you're always on the lookout for further enlightenment. Intelligence, no doubt. Or memory. Yeah, enlightenment.
No problem. In return for a reasonable donation, that is.
Of course, why not?
Effie digs all kinds of outlandish herbs from out of the depths of many pockets and mixes them with the patience and skill of an alchemist.
Much obliged, Governor. And here's your blend. Just take it to that big beauty of a pipe over there and have a blast.
Alrighty. Enlightenment herbs. Can I buy more at once?
Good to see you again, Governor. Just say the word, Governor. What are you after?
I should just get them all, because if I'm going to do the arena.
In return for a reasonable... Much obliged, Governor. Here's your...
I have plenty of money, so I'm going to see if I can actually do these multiple ones.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers, and slots.
Add a herb mix. Can I add both of them? Nope, just one. Alright.
Heaven save me! This leaf is strong.
Smoke
Fair enough. Alright, so that's one down. Can I do... Is it gonna... Okay, so yeah, you can do both at once.
This leaf is strong.
Good to know.
Right, good to see.
Alright, so let's just get all of them.
In return, much obliged. Right,
why not?
Just say the word, Governor.
I got the money.
No problem. In return, much obliged. Right, good to
once this will be good, I'll save to
in return, much
do the arena.
Just say the no problem. In return, much obliged.
So that should be all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many does she have?
Right,
5?
good to just say the word,
Nope,
Governor.
just 4.
What are you after? Take all the pleasure doing business with you, Governor.
Alright. She is a spider lady that wants to kiss me, but I forgot what is the reward she gives you for kiss. Oh yeah, she gives you the Idol of Rebirth as one of the options, which I definitely want to take. First of all,
Right, good to see you, gang. Take all
let's see if she
pleasure
can
doing business with you,
identify.
Governor.
No, she can't. I need to identify that ring. Alright, where'd she go? Lady. There you are. Excuse me.
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
Those aren't that great. For that price, too. What the heck? That's not bad. Is it worth purchasing? Yeah, you know, it might be. I think so. Yeah, might as well buy that. And we'll just trade some of this crap. And what else can we give her? Probably get rid of all this like stuff. I'm not going to really use any of this stuff. Got so many potions. Or potion bottles.
She draws you in, her lips dangerously close to where your ears once were.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift?
Wonder what it is she's offering you. Ask what it is she wants in exchange for this gift. Insist the champions of Fort Joy Arena need not prove their worth. Inform her that you escaped Fort Joy. That's some kind of worthiness she's seeking. I wonder what she's offering you, what she wants in exchange. Yeah.
Handsome. I must consider your merits before I answer your questions.
What?
Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you?
I don't know. Tell her I'm Fort Joy Arena champion.
Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire?
Your greatest desire? How could she possibly grant such a thing? Tilt your head. Is she coming on to you? Those eyes, deep, yes, but lifeless. They reflect no light, as if absorbing every ray that enters. Yes, do that one.
I see the questions scurrying through your head. It's worrying too much, and wandering too far. If you show yourself to me, I will show myself to you. You have a need. To expose it, look into my ring and tell me what you see there.
Tell you to do it. Who wouldn't want to see a wish granted?
Gaze into the gem, my lovely.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you
a towering oak with standing gale force winds, a symbol of strength. A quill made from a swan feather, a tool for those pursuing knowledge. A golden chest covered with runes and overflowing with emeralds. A stately dragon that spreads its wings and roars, such power. A blue butterfly, crawling from its chrysalis. Second chance at life. So that is the Idol of Rebirth. So if you keep that in your inventory and it's charged with a resurrection scroll, then if you die, it automatically revives you on the spot. Don't know if I want that because I'm not really planning on dying so much. I'm thinking I want to just take the intelligence one. Or I don't remember what any of these do. I think this one's intelligence. A stately dragon. It spreads its wings and roars. I'm gonna have to save and save scum here because I can't remember some of these. This is obviously might just be a strength buff. Because yeah, I don't think I really need the the Idol of Rebirth. It's good to have, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just don't like I don't want to rely on dying or like expecting to die. Let's do this one and see what it does.
Yes, I see you clearly now. It is power you seek. To conjure maelstroms and command the light to drive away shadow. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing in return. A kiss.
Frown, the pleasure of the flesh don't have much appeal for you. Yeah, it does. A kiss. Ask how that's supposed to help either of you. Refuse the deal, agree to her deal. A kiss.
Dorothea sighs. A fusion of a kitten's purr and a cockroach's clacking.
For me to help you, our souls must touch. And a kiss brings our souls closer, does it not? It shall fulfill both your desire and mine.
Agree to a deal.
Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required.
Alright. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Let's see what the dragon one does. Come on, lady. Let's go. Here we go. Any opportunities to speed things along?
Dorothea sees you and heaves a shuddering sigh. She bites into her lower lip with enough force that a drop of blood seeps out. Blood and something else. Something green.
Grudge.
Darling, I admit I wish we could share more carnal pleasures. Yet I think a kiss is the height of intimacy. But I'm afraid I can't bear to press my lips against such a bony caricature of a face. Get yourself masked up, and the carnality can continue.
Really? That's just rude. I mean, like, really? That's discrimination. Alright. Let's put this on. We're gonna be a, let's be a lizard.
Something has changed. You are you, but more. You are another, but not. You look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
Guess that's the first time I did that.
Most excellent. This is a visage I can get on board with.
I'm blue.
Let me feel your lips on mine.
You draw closer and close your eyes, eager to feel her lips on yours. Yet her lips do not press against yours, and her hands do not caress your face. She is a woman no longer, but a were-spider.
Suppress your fears and accept Dory to Chris. Draw your weapon, you've been tricked. I'll accept the kiss. She likes it rough. Yet her lips do not press against yours.
Her hand endlessly sinks into your neck. You still hear her words, though they sound muffled, as if filtered through a glass wall.
You desired power, and so it's yours. My venom seeps into every pore. We part ways now. I'll remember this one.
What did she give me? Spider's kiss to the witch. Okay, so ferocity is witch. Wait. Yeah. Alright, bow your head and take your leave. So the other one, so the dragon one was wits. I'm gonna have to do this over and over again, aren't I? Not boring at all for you guys, I bet. Yeah, you must suffer as I have suffered. But this is the fun of playing Divinity Original Sin 2. Gotta try all these different alternatives and whatnot, right? Right? Okay, so this time, the golden chest now. I'd rather have just like the intelligence. So that's obviously strength. So that's wits. Strength. I'm assuming that's just gold. Alright, so let's do the pursue the knowledge one.
I see you clearly now. It is knowledge you crave. You want scholars to bow in your presence, begging for truth in an age of lies. I will fulfill this desire. In return, a kiss.
Dorothy aside.
Honey, just get yourself...
Agree to her deal. Alright, I better just go ahead and put on the hat. Let's be a dwarf this time.
Something has changed. You look to your finger.
I am an ugly dwarf. I'm coming, Dorotaro. The decadent one. Whee! I'm a little short. That's okay. Has an awesome looking helm though. The shapeless man shapeshifter thingy, whatever. I wonder if it actually changes depending on what you go with. Oh, it does. That's cool. So now it's an elf one. I go to human. Oh yeah, so like the mask will actually change with each type of race. Man, the attention to detail in this game is just amazing.
Dorothea sees you, and he...
Darling, it's so good to see you. And in fleshly form, no less.
How'd you know?
I admit, I wish we could share more.
You draw,
right.
Yet her lips do not...
Scepter kiss, yada yada yada.
Her fang, pain.
The knowledge you needed is now yours. My venom. We part ways now.
Just drink your elf.
Oh yes. I know my way around your veiled form. I have seen your true self, and you have seen mine. There is nothing more to know.
She kisses her forefinger, then presses it against your forehead.
Now go.
Okay. So that gives me -2 to Constitution, +2 to Intelligence, which is fine. I'd rather have that. I get more critical chance too. Why do I have more critical chance? Oh, yeah, this, right? No? Does Intelligence increase my critical chance? Because I thought I was only at 15 before because I switched out my pants. And then I was... Or maybe I was at 19? I don't know. Who cares? Let's move on, shall we? Excuse me. Alright, I am level 10. I can't remember. I think the arena is level 12. What yeah, she's 12, so yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on the arena for now. I could probably do it, but it might be a little bit of a tricky one, so I'd rather just come back. Right now I just want to speak to Lohar, get this quest line moving.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
Ask who his boss is, say you're on his business, wave him away, I'm in her business.
Good. Boss could use some good news. Listen up. Don't waste his time. These are explosive times. Be respectful.
Alright, alright. I gotta change out my helmet.
Oh, she ain't.
Alright, better give it a quick save.
You're one of us, aren't you? Tell us what happened.
Fancy dagger.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This...
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
I love her laugh.
Enough! You know they killed that archer, do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
Interject. Ask what is happening here, or stay quiet. Let's stay quiet. This ain't my business.
Bart, Kate, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
Right, yeah, crikey by crikey. Maybe I should actually go and...
Mortis is working
working for the Order.
Brave lad, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me.
Gesture to the dwarf at the front of the room and ask what happened between them. Say you may, depending on what he's interested in, but there are things you want to know too. Ask what sort of news he's after. Fib that Meister Siva sent you. She said he might be able to help you. Tell him that sounds like a threat. He wouldn't like you when you're feeling threatened. Yes, what sort of news he's after. Yeah, let's do that one.
If you don't already know the answer to that, I reckon you don't have much to tell me.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
Ask him that what he has in mind for the person who did that. Ask how he came by that wound. Offer to patch that up for him. Let's offer to patch him up.
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch itself right up. Longer it takes, the less likely you'll let it happen again.
Observe that that's a knife wound. Doesn't look like he let anything happen. Tell him that's some good advice. That's some sound advice, rather. Say that's all well and good until you land yourself a wound that won't heal. Number 3.
If it won't heal, then it's your time to go. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
Ask how he knows about that. You made it past plenty of magisters undetected. Smile broadly and regale him with the tale. I am suspiciously. Why is he interested in anything like that? Play the fool and ask him what he means. Smile broadly and regale him with the tale.
I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Siva's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all.
Grin, say he's got the gist of it. Tell him you're one such Godwoken. He can start begging any time. Note he doesn't sound convinced of their cause. And number 3.
Alder's been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself. So no, I'm not convinced.
Tell him you're one such okay, that's the same thing. Say you can't blame him for all the Order's bluster. Things are only getting worse. Yeah, number 2.
We're swirling the drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what do you want?
Ask him if he knows why you're here. Tell him you need information. You're looking for certain powerful sorcerers. And number 1.
Reckon I do. Knowing Siva, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the earths would I help a worm like that?
Insist you've only done what you had to get by. Tell him it's always best to keep your enemies close. Say you serve yourself first in this and everything. Yeah, I like that one. Number 3.
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
Ask what he has in mind. Tell him that unless he wants this realm to be consumed by the void, he ought to tell you what you need to know. Say all you need is names. That won't cost him anything. Quickly agree, you'll do whatever it takes. Tell him you're not here to make a deal and turn heel. Ask him what he has in mind. Or no, let's do... And number 2.
I've got people to maintain. You help me, I help you. Simple as that.
Alright, ask what he has in mind.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mortis. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
Say that sounds reasonable. Ask where you should start. Ask if he expects Mortis to survive that particular conversation. Say you aren't interested. And number 2.
That'd be up to him, wouldn't it? No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
Nod, you'll check it out. Ask if there's anything else you should know. Say there's something else you'd like to discuss. Number 2.
Well, like I said, Mortis is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Siva's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Alrighty then.
Better get out there before Mortis, all right?
Ask him exactly what he does here in Driftwood.
Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
Tell him you came across a wrecked caravan outside town. It looked like some of his people were involved.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jarlia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers.
Say you met her there. She survived but seemed traumatized. She ran off. Ask why he doesn't collect the bodies. Number one.
Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts.
Ask why he doesn't collect the bodies.
We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
Say you've heard there have been a string of murders against magisters in Driftwood. Ask if he knows anything about it.
Don't insult me. I wouldn't expose my people like that. But if you find out who did it, shake their hand for me.
Alrighty. Guess we can go ahead and head to Mortis's place. Still got some time. And then level up a bit. Come back to the arena later in another video. For now. Sorry, Papa Thrash. I truly am. Alright. Heading back over here.
Looks unassuming enough.
Already been here.
You best get.
Inform her of your visit with Lohar. You need to get through the hatch.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
Alright, elf. Right glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
Ask what her partners hope to find below. Thank her for the information. Let's ask her.
Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mortis has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something.
Ask more about Mortis.
That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Those half-wits below will know more.
You ready?
Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenna sent you before they bash your brains in.
Okie dokie.
If we had a crowbar.
What's this? I found something.
Would open this thing. Oh, you got rocks knocking around.
There we go.
Finally.
Door's open.
You silly dwarves.
Duna's dagger elf. You here to free us or kill us?
Inform them that Lohar sent you. Tell them you're here with Glenna's blessing. Reach for your weapons. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. Ask what they're doing in this place. Stand aside. They're free to go. Tell her you're here with Glenna's blessing.
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mortis is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
This Mortis, what is he up to? Where has he gone?
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop.
Acting funny? Ask what she means.
Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mortis went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me. Best we head off then. We've got business to attend to.
Alrighty. Get here. What's over here? Any goodies? No. Okay, so there is a...
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow. You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze a button.
Press the button.
The room remains just as mute. This shrine to Duna may have been quite beautiful before it was so horribly defaced.
Kneel and recite a dwarven prayer you once heard. Anvil be my altar, hammer be my offering.
Your words are swallowed by the chamber's thick air.
Reach out to touch the
The
shrine.
stone is cold against your palm. If this figure once held power, it has since been depleted.
Alright. Well, it's gonna trigger a trap over here. Anyways, what's in the book? Into the Deep, My Adventures in the Mines of Kraxgar by Rubenus Longbeard. The author says he traveled to famous mines and claims to have met many dangerous creatures of the deep. Strangely enough, he doesn't seem to mention a single creature that you have ever heard of. The editor's note at the end describes the book as a dwarven social satire. Alrighty. A Summoner's Lament. I think I've read that one like a million times, yeah. Alright, here's a trick of the trap.
Now, that's a trap.
Yes, it is. Alright, out of my way. How much strength do I have since I'm going to have to start investing in more strength because I think we're going to get to some points where I have to like lift stuff. Read. Drawn upon the page is an elaborate schematic. It closely resembles the broken shrine to Duna and Mortis's quarters and depicts a mechanism operated by a button on the statue's back. Letter to Mortis. Mortis, you are a lucky man. Your failure to assassinate Lohar could have been ruinous. Yet our Lord proves his grace by not only sparing you, but granting you Mordakain. Akaim? Whatever. The ritual requires an excessive release of source, but I'm sure you're anxious to prove your allegiance. Use it wisely. Your orders remain the same. See that the weapons from the Peacemaker reach Arx unharmed. I'll wait their arrival. And do be careful. There are a number of Godwoken who have escaped from the fort. Should they pass through Driftwood en route to their Meister, be sure they pass no further. That's me! What's up here? More barrels. Hey, hay scroll. Not like I need it. Got a hay strike, yeah. Well, if it's on cooldown.
Well, this won't do.
This shrine to
Press the button.
There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone. The entrance to the chamber grinds open.
Alright, and we can head over here.
What's this? I found something. A skull. It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Yeah. Don't I, like, I have to get an amulet or something? Or I think I might have to get it from Mortis.
Skull.
I forget.
It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Or was it in here? I thought it was in here originally. I can't remember, you guys. I don't really need poison resistance, but whatever. Or was it part of this?
This shrine to Duna, the stone is cold. Your words.
We're gonna lock the door again. Yeah, of course. Anything else? No? I think I have to give this to Lohar, if I'm not mistaken.
This shrine to Duna, there's no
Alright. Well, we can go see Lohar and hand him the faster way to do this is just take the waypoint. Undertavern. And let's go and say hi. Give him that letter. Be like, dude, look at this, man. Drama.
Better get out there before Mortis makes it all the way past Arx.
Rifle through your pack and offer Lohar the letter you found in Mortis's house.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel!
Ew, you suck spits. That's gross.
This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
Ask what the note means. What is Mordakain? Ask how you can help. Tell him to slow down. You did what was asked of you. Now you want the information he promised. Ask what the note means.
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mortis wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mortis has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
Tell him you're going to need details. What kind of stuff does he mean? Say you'll do whatever you can. Tell him you got your own realm saving business to attend to. This bugbear's on his shoulders. And number one.
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mortis, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen.
Demand to know what kind of cargo he's talking about. Tell him it sounds like he and his folks have made a proper mess. Ask him if he knows where Mortis is now. Number 1.
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mortis and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mortis is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
Tell him you do what you can. Tell him this sounds like a problem his people made. They ought to solve it. Say your business together is over. You're not running off into any hills to hunt down some mad dwarf. And just do what we can.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mortis will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
I think we'll have a barbecue, obviously. Okay, I think we'll cut the video here. Next one, we will clean up the rest of like the fishery and stuff and make our way to Mortis. Probably won't get to him for a while because the cave system over there is pretty big. It's going to be like a whole video probably getting through that. So we'll see. Fun stuff, either way. And why do I have Play Dead over here? Go away. Why do I have that over here too? Go away. Alright, so we'll call it a night. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And next video we will go on to more combat, I think. This is mostly just walking around talking and stuff. But that's fine because, you know, if you're interested in the story like I am. Either way, take it easy. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. This has been Jarek Defiler, playing Divinity Original Sin 2. See ya.